Good morning, this is your daily outlook for Friday the 7th of October. The euro rallied for the third straight day yesterday after the European Central Bank interest rate decision. The ECB surprised the markets by keeping the rates unchanged at 1.5%, and during the last press conference, Trichet said the bank will take measures to avoid a banking crisis, boosting risk appetite. A highly speculated rate cut was never announced. Versus the US dollar, the single currency then climbed to 134.50 from 132.41. The euro also rose higher from 122.89 to 124.27 against the Swiss franc on rumours of a Swiss intervention to raise the 120 floor. Against the Japanese yen, the euro climbed to 103.09 from 101.67. The US dollar slipped against a basket of currencies as investors ignored data showing jobless claims rising less than expected last week and are now focusing on the non-farm employment change later on today. The positive ADP non-farm employment change on Wednesday has set the stage for a similar result for the non-farm payroll report. Against the Swiss franc, the US dollar dropped to 0.9185 from 0.9315. Against the Japanese yen, the greenback fell to 76.56 from 76.83, with yet another day clouded with speculation of a Japanese intervention to weaken the yen. The Bank of Japan press conference will surely be monitored by investors worldwide. The Australian dollar mounted to 0.9766 from 0.9621 against the US dollar, confirming our view that risk appetite is back. The British pound plunged against the US dollar and traded as low as 152.71 from 155.01. This was a direct result of the Bank of England decision to leave interest rates unchanged, but to go ahead with 75 billion GBP additional quantitative easing. The central bank will do that by buying financial assets in order to inject this amount of money into the economy. Looking at commodities, we saw oil prices rise to $82.88 a barrel from $79.06. Gold also marched higher to $1,654.83 an ounce from $1,631.53. Silver also followed suit and jumped to $32.16 an ounce from $30.23. Let's now take a look at the currencies this morning. The euro-dollar pivot point is at 133.70 with a preference to enter into long positions at 133.80. The dollar-yen pivot point is at 76.85 with a preference to enter into short positions at 76.80. The Aussie dollar pivot point is at 0.97 with a preference to enter into long positions at 0.9875. The sterling dollar pivot point is at 154 with a preference to enter into long positions at 154.10. And the dollar CAD pivot point is at 104.75 with a preference to enter into short positions at 104.75. And looking at commodities now. The oil pivot point is at 80.40 with a preference to enter into long positions at 80.40. The gold pivot point is at 1617 with a preference to enter into long positions at 1617. And the silver pivot point is at 31.20 with a preference to enter into long positions at 31.20. And of course, for current information, please visit our website. On today's calendar, the market movers are the Canadian unemployment rate in September forecast to remain at 7.3%. US non-farm employment change for September forecast to rise to 55,000, and US unemployment rate in September forecast to remain at 9.1%. Now on to equity markets. US equities were positive yesterday with the SP 500 up 1.83% and the Dow was up 1.68%. European bourses were also positive with the FTSE up 3.18%, the DAX was up 3.15% and the CAC was up 3.41%. At the time of writing, the Nikkei was up 0.92% and the Hang Seng was up 3.20%. It's been your Daily Outlook. I'm Emma and Joe from the Easy Forex Dealing Room. Have a great weekend.
Not only have you found a great place for Forex news, you found a great place to trade it. Registration is easy. Just click Join Now. Membership has its unique benefits, such as the freeze rate, the trade simulator, the inside viewer, and personal dealers. Your personal account manager is waiting for you now.